Just last week, I visited my old videos. I went to watch my old videos just to see the way I used to think, just watch myself and hear myself speak, and I was blown away. Like, I could see the growth. I was just like, what? You used to think like that. It's you. You used to think like that. That is a video evidence. You used to think like that. I just cannot overemphasize the importance of growth. Growth is very important in this day and age. In this age, 10 years ago, all of this we are doing now did not used to matter as much as it matters now. The world is constantly evolving. The world is constantly moving. I mean it both literally and figuratively. The world is always revolving around the sun, and it is always moving. The mindset of people are always shifting. What used to work in 2012 no longer works today if you apply it. So growth is very important, right? Growth is painful, growth is expensive, growth is shedding, growth is important. And I know that all of us might not have had the opportunities that most people had when they were growing up, and we're not exposed to a lot of things. But you are grown now, you are 20 something years old, you are 30 something years old, you are even in your teenage years. You have no reason, you have no excuse not to grow. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to talk about 2 ways that has helped me grow. Right, up until last year, I wasn't intentional about these things, but these are the things I noticed that I used to do. See, I used to pay attention to things a lot. I used to pay attention to patterns, to things, and I didn't like where I used to be. I didn't like where I used to be even while I was growing up. I didn't like the way, not to water down the effort of my people, of my parents, but I really did not like the way I grew up, and I wanted to change it. I did not know how, so I started doing these 2 things unintentionally, not until last year when I started becoming so intentional about them. So the first one is immerse yourself in whatever body of knowledge you want to grow in. You want to grow, you want to know how to love properly, you want to know how to do business well, you want to know how to do marriage well, you want to know how to do friendship well, you want to know how to do a lot of things. Immerse yourself in that body of knowledge. I'm not saying read one book and run off. I'm not saying watch one video and run off. I'm not saying look at one person and run off. I'm saying immerse yourself. Immersing means soaking yourself in it. Soaking yourself. Let your mind, your body, your soul be in it. Now, the first way we can immerse ourselves in things you want to grow in is by reading books. I know a lot of people talk a lot about reading books, but it's so looked down upon. I don't know why it is, but it is looked down upon by those who do not read. If you start to read, you will notice that this thing is really good. You want to learn how to do marriage well, you want to learn how to cook, read books. You want to learn how to cook, immerse yourself in that body of knowledge. They didn't teach you how to cook growing up. Now you are 20 something years, you're in your mid 20s, you're in your late 20s, and you keep on you are still blaming your parents till now. Refrain from that, because you're going to remain stuck if you keep on blaming. You're just in the victim phase. If you keep on blaming, you see that 3 years will go by without anything happening. So forget about your past, forget about how you grew up, forget about the things that happened in your past. They do not define you. The moment you wake up, start running and don't look back. You know that you should get knowledge. Start getting knowledge. Don't look back. Forget about what happened. Forget about the age you are now. Forget about why it happened the way it did. It's all in the past now, right? Focus on your now. Focus on your now. Immerse yourself by reading a lot of books. Don't read one book and run off. Read multiple books on that area of life where you want to grow. The second one is by surrounding it around you. Now, many of us find ourselves in environments where we do not want to be. I mean your physical environment now, and you don't have the money to move out. Maybe you're still in your parents' house, your guardian house. You're at your early 20s, you don't have money to move out. There's a way to surround yourself with positive things. You have a phone, you're always on social media. Vet the things you watch. Be intentional with the things you watch. Be intentional, because they enter your mind, they enter your soul. Without you won't know when they enter, and they start growing. and maybe you are in a phase of life now, you can't even notice the patterns anymore because you've immersed yourself in what you shouldn't have immersed yourself in without you even knowing it. What I want you to do is to start surrounding yourself with the things you actually want to say intentionally, because you're not going to be able to do it unintentionally because it's not your default mode, it's not automatic yet. So you're going to have to intentionally surround yourself with the things you want to see in your life. You're on social media, you can do this through social media. Follow the people whom you want to. I'm not saying copy their lifestyle or be jealous of them. Just this is the thing you want to see in your nearest future, right? Just follow them, listen to them talk, comment, engage, think as they talk, think about what they say, and you say that you start surrounding yourself with the things you want to see in your life. Another way you do this is your conversations. Stop entertaining conversations that do not reflect the person you want to become. Stop entertaining conversations that talk down on the kind of things you want to see in your life, right? You want to learn how to love. You want to learn how to love properly. And I'm not just talking about romantic love, because when I say love, that is where most of your mind goes to. You want to learn how to love properly. When you were brought up, you were not taught how to love. Your love was very transactional. It was very performative. But now you want to learn the real kind of love. You want to learn the God kind of love. Loving friends, loving neighbors, loving people in general. And then you start having conversations with people that have a very negative view on love. They have a very negative view on friendships. They have a very negative view on relationships. You are conversing with them, you are engaging with them. You will see that all the work you're going to do will not be fruitful. Now this brings me to the next one. Hate whatever opposes what you are trying to get to, right? You are trying to, let's use love as an example. You're trying to learn how to love, and you are conversing with people who do not see any need in that. I'm telling you to hate it, to hate that kind of conversation, to shun it, to not engage in it at all. Hate whatever opposes it. You're scrolling on social media and you see that people are talking against, unfollow them really, or don't engage on the topic. Just scroll past. You have the power to do that, right? You have the power to do it. Okay, scroll past it and don't engage. Now intentionally surround yourself with the things you want to see in your life. Intentionally surround yourself with the kind of life you want to see in your nearest future. Now the second way you need to grow is by doing, practicing, action, executing, implementing. You see, the two cannot work without the other. No one of these can work without the other. Not the immersing part and not the doing part. You need the both to work hand in hand. You want to grow, practice. Okay, you cannot say that you are something when there is no evidence for it. There is no day you've done this thing. There's no day you've been very kind. Kindness that is not transactional. There's no day you've been very kind and you're telling me that you are kind. I want to see it. Not just me. To prove to yourself too. Because you would want to see it too. Yes, I am kind. I've done this thing before. I've done it over and over again. I've done it before. So I can say that I am kind. So doing is very important in this area of growth. After immersing yourself, make sure you do. The two cannot work without the other. If you immerse yourself without doing, that's just head knowledge. And head knowledge is very frustrating because you know this thing. You know it, but you're not doing it. It's very frustrating. And you can't do without immersing, because that is just going to be performative. It's very frustrating to perform. It's very frustrating to perform. So the two cannot go without the other, right? Immerse yourself and do. Immerse yourself and do. Keep on immersing yourself. When I say don't just read one book and go, I mean growing is forever, right? So immersing yourself in body of knowledges that you want to grow in will take you time. Keep on doing it. Don't read one book and stop. Read 2 books. Read books. Keep on reading. Follow people that don't talk that oppose your values. Or follow people on social media that oppose your values, and follow the people that look like what you want to become. And keep on doing this. Keep on doing it and practice. Don't do one without the other. Okay. So this is what has helped me to grow. And I started doing this intentionally, very intentionally last year. It was very frustrating at first. It was actually, because It's not familiar. The thing I'm trying to become is not familiar to me. I've not done it before. I've not seen it before. I've not done it before. Everybody in my environment don't do these things, and it's not easy for me to just up and leave, because I don't even have the money to leave. And living is not even going to solve the problem like that, because it's all about you. It's your heart, your soul. It needs to be transformed, right? If you leave your environment physically and you still are the same person you used to be, nothing has changed. You just left an environment. Okay, so it's about becoming, it's about growing. Immerse yourself and do. And I hope that you enjoyed the video, because this has brought us to the end of this video. Yeah, and I hope I'm consistent. I keep saying this, that I no longer want to say it, but I hope that I'm consistent. I'm going to bring more videos like this to you. If you liked it, let me know in the comments. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Until then, I am Chidera. I just realized I didn't introduce myself. I am Chidera Faye. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.